Hey everybody, welcome to TradeScope. My name is Luis Garcia. I'm a part-time trader, and this is my weekly recap where I go over all the stocks that I'm trading and what's on my watch list. Before I get started, I gotta let you know that this video is for educational purposes only. It is not meant to be taken as financial advice. Okay, so let's get started. Last couple weeks, I didn't take any trades. If you've been following the weekly recap. Still coming off of a strong week 3 weeks ago. Since then, momentum in the market has kind of taken a downturn. But this week, I was not completely tradeless. I did pick up a position in Tesla. I still have not exited that position. So I wanted to go over that with you guys. Not the best performance that I expected out of it. So let me get my doodle tool out here to show you what has happened. So I got in on Monday. There's my entry right there. Here's the 200 moving average. What I saw was this bounce off the 200 moving average, and I figured, okay, this is a good time to get in, right? Maybe we'll have a bounce off the 200 and a slight recovery, maybe up to like this level. I would have been happy with like that level. Get the crosshair out, see what those prices are. So like the 225 or 250 level, that's kind of what I was looking for. Really, I believe my position size is 25 shares at $300 per share. So I was really just looking for a gain of $20 a share. So I got in at 300. If I could have gotten out at 320, then that would have been about $500 profit. I would have been happy. Didn't exactly turn out that way. So it kind of broke above 300. I got my entry, and then the next few days it just kind of tumbled back down. So as we know, Tesla's always been a volatile stock. I try to stay away from trading it for that reason. I never seem to do that well on it. But I figured I saw it hit the 300. I saw it hit the 200 moving average. So I figured I'd take a shot at it and see if I can get some profit out of it. That didn't happen. It actually came all the way down to 250, which is just mind blowing to me. I know there's a lot of controversy surrounding the stock right now because of Elon Musk and what he's doing with Doge. So I think there's a political aspect to it. I think it's overblown. I think it's way oversold from the end of the last year. This thing has lost half its value for no reason, really. They're still continuing to deliver. Their earnings are still good. I did see something about their sales slumping in Europe, but the articles I read didn't seem that reliable in their data sources. They seemed like they were looking at a very a very shortened time span, trying to say that sales are down like 25% or something like that, or 50%. I forget what it was, and I couldn't find the article before I loaded up the charts. But I don't know. I think it's an overblown sell-off. So I think that eventually we're gonna have to have a bounce back. And at this point, I'm just looking to get out without too much of a loss. So if we can bounce back to the 200, then I'll be good with that. If we can bounce back near to 300, then I'm fine with taking a small loss on this. Luckily, I didn't get in with too huge a sizing, so there is that. But yeah, that's my position in Tesla right now. I'm curious if anybody's watching this to hear your comments. If you have some comments on this, please comment down below, because I'd like to know what your thoughts are on Tesla. I did want to talk about SYM because this is another one of my kind of longer term holdings. If you remember, I got in all the way up here. At this level, it had this huge drop because they had to revisit. They had a error in their earnings report, and then I've kind of been averaging down on that position ever since because it started as a really small position. So again, this is another stock. It's a robotics stock, so I just feel that this is way oversold. It's quite a volatile stock, low float, for what it's trading at. I don't remember exactly the float. I think it's like in the 10 to 20 million shares. So it's going to be volatile. Bounced off the $20 mark this week and then had a nice little recovery off of that. I believe my average is still at around $30 with like 200 shares. So I'm looking for a reprisal of that $30 mark and then a break of that. That's been my original strategy so far, and just kind of like a break up to that level. 200 shares times $3 of profit, $3 to $4 of profit. That's roughly $600 to $800. So that's all I'm looking for out of this. It's a longer term play, so it's not a short term like momentum play like I have been doing the past couple months, past month or so. So this is kind of the range it's in right now. That's what I have highlighted here. I'm hoping for it to get back into this range and then sell off the rest of my position. So nothing really exciting happening yet, unfortunately. Just keeping an eye on my positions that I already have. As I mentioned last week, I'm in a defensive state right now. We're nearing the end of the quarter. I've had some solid trades since January, up about $7,000-8,000 on the year. I want to keep it that way. I don't want to lose all that, so I'm being very picky and choosy about what stocks I get into, what trades I get into, and I'm also being careful with my sizing. I want to make sure that I'm not getting in too heavy on things that I don't have a good plan for or a good exit strategy for, and I'm trying to only take good setups. Market has been tough given politics, given the tariffs, given what's going on globally, the global economic kind of news that's been going around. So again, just positioned defensively. That's how I'm playing it. Again, I'm curious to hear what you guys are doing. So if you have some comments on any of that, please feel free to put them down below. And that's pretty much all I got for you guys this week. I'm going to try to do another deep dive soon. I'm thinking PLTR, but if you have other suggestions, please let me know down in the comments. I did also see that we picked up another subscriber, 7 subscribers. So whoever that is, thank you to subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you for your support. And if you're watching and you're not subscribed, please give a like, a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. We really need the support, so I appreciate it. Thanks again for watching. I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.